Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. Problems cannot be solved with the same level of thinking that created them. You never fail until you stop trying. We all know that light travels faster than sound. That's why certain people appear bright until you hear them speak. Any fool can know the point to understand. Intelligence is the ability to store information, but to know where to find it. Life is preparation for the future, and the best preparation for the future is to live as there were none. The only sure way to avoid mistakes is to have no new idea. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. If you cannot explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand yourself. The crazy thing about the people who don't like you, they watch everything you do. Give yourself enough respect to walk away from anyone who doesn't see your worth. If you stay, stay forever. If you go, do it today. If you change, change for the better. If you talk, make sure you mean what you say. Don't be too confident when someone tells you they like you, because just like seasons, people change. Don't be ashamed of your work or hustle. Nobody will feed you if you go broke. No one notices your pain. No one notices your tears. No one notices your sadness. And they all notice your mistakes. Breaking up is okay. Starting over is okay. Being alone is okay. What is not okay is staying somewhere where you are not happy, valued and appreciated. That is not okay. If you have the chance to make people happy, just do it. Sometimes people are struggling silently. Maybe your act of kindness can make their day. People who have no life will always try to start drama in yours. Sit with the people who protect your name in your absence. Don't wait for someone to bring you flowers. Plant your own garden and to create your own soul. Be good enough to forgive people, but don't be stupid enough to trust them again. You can only win when your mind is stronger than your feelings. Rivers never to rivers. So try to live like a river. Forget on your future. Always be positive. People in time will teach you more than the books. A mile journey is better than reading 100 books. A beautiful face will age and a perfect body will change. But a beautiful soul will always be a beautiful soul. Distance yourself from toxic people. Their aim is to damage you as much as they damaged themselves. It is not that I am so smart, but I stay with the questions much longer. I would rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. The tragedy of experiencing oneself as separate from others is the delusion that becomes our prison. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. What is said here, when it is easier to smash an atom than a prejudice? Truth is that which stands the best of experience. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. There is only one path to greatness, and that path is through suffering. They say is everything that happens is for the better, and it is strictly up to us to turn our lose into our victory. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. Time is what prevents everything from the happening at once. Three great forces rule the world: stupidity, fear, and greed. You should talk to everyone the same way, whether it is a scavenger or a university president. Past is date, future is uncertain, present is all you have, so eat, drink, and live merry. The intelligent person avoids three things in life: in youth, lust; in maturity, ignorance; in old age, greed. Let us not forget that human knowledge and skills alone cannot lead humanity to a happy and dignified life. Get education from cradle to grave. Don't grow old, no matter how long you live. Never cease to stand like curious children before the great mystery into which we were born. The woman who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd. The woman who walks alone is likely to find herself in a place no one has ever been before. Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore. It is strange to be known so universally and yet be so lonely. And intelligent people never share their plans with three people: those who are indifferent, those who are envious, and those who are judgmental. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existence. Never memorize something that you can look up. Example is not another way to teach. It is the only way to teach. One day the people that do not even believe in you will tell everyone how they met you. When you build in silence, people do not know what to attack. Loneliness is the price you pay when you start to improve yourself. If someone is trying to bring you down, they are already below you. Future is a bruise, not a tomato. The truth is, everyone is going to hurt you. You're just going to find the ones worth suffering for. Turn your wounds into wisdom. If you look at people in your circle and you don't get inspired, you don't have a circle, you have a cage. A good life has some bad days too. Don't cry because it is over. Smile because it happened. When writing the story of your life, don't let anyone else hold the pen. Smiling does not necessarily mean you are happy. Sometimes it just means you are strong. It is better to be alone than in a bad company. Free yourself from the society's advice. Most of them have no idea of what they are doing. The family you create is more important than the family you come from. How many things would you attempt if you knew you could not fail? If you are not willing to work for it, don't complain about not having it. One day, all those late nights and early mornings will pay off. Be valuable, not available. If you are brave enough to say goodbye, life will reward you with a new hello. An eagle uses the storm to reach unimaginable heights. If a man empties his purse into his head, no one can take it from him. The things hardest to bear are sweetest to remember. The best thing I ever did was stop telling people what's going on in my life. Words are like keys. If you choose them right, they can open and hurt any mouth. If you walk only on sunny days, you will never reach your destination. People inspire you or they drain you. Pick them wisely. Allow yourself to be beginner. No one starts off being excellent.